This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining our training about the new FCC Assistant Directory. So you may be wondering, what is the FCC Assistant Directory? The directory is a new list of all EEC approved, regular, and certified assistants who choose to have their information displayed in this directory. The FCC Assistant Directory can be viewed by FCC providers through their lead portals. FCC assistants may choose to have their information displayed in this directory. They may also decide to change that decision at any time if they prefer not to have their information displayed. Only those who choose to have their information displayed will be in the directory. This directory will display assistants' names, city of residence, their email address, languages spoken, the type of assistant certification they hold, and their phone numbers. Providers will be able to search the directory by the name of the assistant, city, the type of assistant, zip code, languages spoken, or a radius from a certain location. So why is EEC creating an assistant directory? We know that staffing is a challenge throughout the child care industry, and in FCC programs, especially due to their size, they face unique challenges in maintaining required staffing levels on a daily basis because a single absence can impact their ability to open their doors. So EEC is launching this assistant directory to support FCC programs with managing their staffing needs by helping them to identify qualified and licensed staff who may be available for temporary or long-term employment. This directory also provides assistants with the ability to make their information available to FCC providers who are looking for assistants to include in their programs. So let's say you're an assistant. How can you let EEC know that you want to be included in the directory? You can do this in one of two ways. You can tell EEC your preference by using the Assistant Directory link on your portal dashboard, or you can also let us know your choice in your new or renewal transaction. So let's talk about the first way, letting us know through the link on your dashboard. To do this, you would log into your lead portal. Over on the left-hand side, you'll note that there's a new link that says Assistant Directory. So you would click on that link. When you do that, you'll see this screen come up. The assistant that we're using in our example does not currently have her information displayed in the assistant directory, so she's seeing a message that tells her that. And then it says that she can click on the edit button below if she would like to have her information displayed on the directory. So when she clicks that edit button, she will see this screen. It explains that the assistant directory is a listing of EEC approved assistants and that this directory can only be viewed by licensed FCC providers. This is not a public directory. And then there's a question that asks if she would like to have her information displayed on the directory. And we also remind the assistant that she can change her answer at any time by coming back to this page. So she would click yes or no to indicate her choice, and then click the submit button. So in our example, our assistant clicked yes, that she does want to be included in the directory. Once she clicks submit, she sees a green success button letting her know that her choice was successfully sent to EEC. There's a second message below that says her information will now be in the directory and to please click on the edit button below if she would like to edit her choice. Once you do this and you send your choice to EEC, your choice is effective immediately. So if I were now to go and search the assistant directory, I would see this particular assistant's information right away. Similarly, if I were on the directory and I decided to take my information off, as soon as I submitted that choice to EEC through my portal, my name and information would be removed from the directory immediately. So if I were to click the assistant directory link on my portal when I was already part of the directory, I would see this message telling me that my information is being displayed in the assistant directory and that I can click the edit button below to change my choice. So you can click this assistant directory link from time to time to check on whether or not your choice is to be included in the directory or not, if you're not sure. As an assistant, you can also indicate if you'd like to be included in the directory when you are filling out a transaction for a new assistant or to renew your certificate. So this page is a screenshot taken from the first page of those transactions. This is the page where you fill out information about yourself. And this information here is found at the bottom of that page. So we will be adding this information and this question down at the very bottom of that first page of the transaction. And again, we're asking the assistant if she would like to have her name, city, email address, phone number, and languages displayed on the assistant directory. So here she would click yes or no. If you indicate your choice to EEC in this manner, your choice does not take effect immediately. It will take effect once your transaction has been completed and closed by EEC staff. So if you are an FCC provider, you may be wondering, how can I view the assistant directory? So the directory is viewed through your portal. So first you would log into your portal, and on the left-hand side, you will also notice a new link titled Assistant Directory. So to get into the directory, you would just click that link. The first page that you'll see when you go into the assistant directory link is a search page. So you will tell the directory how you want to search for assistance. If you're searching for someone that you know their name, you can enter their first name or their last name. If you're searching for assistance in a particular city or a zip code, you can enter that information. You can also narrow this down by either searching for regular assistance, or let's say you need a certified assistant who is certified for 10 children. So you can limit your search to just the type of assistant that you need. And to do that, you would click on the value here that you need and then click the arrow that would send it over to the selected column. So that's how you choose from this type of list. You can also select the languages that you're looking for. So if you want someone who speaks Portuguese, for instance, you can select Portuguese and click the right arrow to send it over to the right here. So all of these fields are available for you to search on, but you don't have to fill them out. If you're just interested, for instance, in searching for assistance within a certain city, you would only fill out the city field. You don't have to fill out everything else. Once you're done filling out your search items, you would click the search button down at the bottom of that page. So in our example, let's search for regular assistants who are located in Worcester. So to do that, we're going to fill out two of the fields. We're going to type Worcester in the city field, and then I want regular assistant. So I highlighted regular assistant on the left. I clicked the right arrow, which moved it over to the selected column. And then I click search. Once you submit your search, then you're going to see a list of the results as well as where the assistants are located on a map. So in our case, we searched for regular assistants in Worcester, and you can see that is what the search returned. So what you see about each assistant is first the type of assistant that they're certified as, their name, their city, their email address, their phone number, the languages that they speak, and their first issue date when they first became certified as an assistant. There's also a link here where you can download your search results. If you have a lot of results and you'd like to save them for later, you can save them to a file if you download them and look at it later. Another way to search is you can search within a certain radius of an address. So let's say you want assistants who may be located within 10 miles of your family daycare. To do that, on the first page, when you get to the directory, you would click on the radius tab here and then type the address that you want to search around. So in my case, I'm going to search around 324 Clark Street in Worcester. So when I type in or start to type in an address here, the system's going to bring up potential matches. So when I see 324 Clark Street and all of these potential matches come up, I see 324 Clark Street in Worcester displayed in that list, and I click on it, and then the system will automatically fill in the address in these shaded areas. So if we go to the next screen, you can see that it filled in the address, the city, the state, and the zip code for me once I chose 324 Clark Street, Worcester from that list. So in my example, I'm going to look for assistants who might be within 5-mile radius of that address. So this is a drop-down list for the radius, so I choose 5 miles, and then I click the search button. And again, the results will show up just like they did before. You can see the type of assistant, the assistant's name, and all the rest of the information about the assistant. On the map this time, the assistants are located by these pins, but because we did a radius search, this yellow circle will show you how far that radius reached, so you can get an idea of the area that you were searching in. So that brings us to the end of our training. We hope that this will be a useful tool for assistants as well as providers as you serve children. Thank you so much for joining our training. Have a wonderful day.